and welcome to Dear Dana. I'm so happy to see you all. Sorry, Renee Rod, that you have COVID, sending healing your way. Hello, Debbie Coakley and Arseny, and everyone streaming in today. I want to know, do you know who you are? Who are you? Who are you? Coming into my chat, coming into my live, who are you? Are you a stranger? Do I know you? Hello, Gourmet Thursday. Do you even know who you are? For me to even know you. Who are you? Yeah, we show many faces to many people often. Although, pretty much with me, what you see is what you get. I might have different moods, mostly with my husband and my daughter. They probably want to throw me away some days. My husband probably wants to throw me away today. I have been a little on the moody side where I want to get rid of myself today. Let's be honest. But do we really know ourselves as much as we think we do? Here is the question. If you were to describe yourself, to people, would your description of yourself match the description other people have of you? Do you think? If they had to describe you as a person, your personality, etc., let's say they had to describe you to the cops if you were missing, would your description of yourself, we're not talking about the outside. Let's be honest, we're not talking about physicality. We're talking about you as a human being. You, the person. Hey, James Money. Would you, the person, how you describe yourself, be the same as how others describe you? And let's take it a step deeper. Just ponder this. This is a little macabre, not trying to make it too macabre. Your obituary, right? Someone had to write your obituary, and they're, pouring their heart out, describing you in your life. Would it match? Would it match your own perception? Gourmet Thursday says, my close friends know me. The people who don't know me well have their own perception based on who they think I am. Now think about all of this stuff for a little bit. And even take it a step further and think about how we look at movie stars and all those people that we read about, right? The Britneys and the Depps and all those folks, right? We get what people dig up and see, but we might get the real deal after the fact, right? Do we really know them? Unless what we perceive and dig deep. Hey, Care Bear. This is why it's so important to know thyself. Know thyself while you are living. Open that Pandora's box. I'm not saying open it and go out and, get all wild and do crazy, crazy things. Some crazy's good, but you don't go out and rob banks and things. But open your box, open your Pandora's box, and really get to know yourself. Think about it. Really think about the people around you. If you had to guess, how many people do you really, really think dig deep within themselves to get to know who they are? Really dig deep to get to know who they are as individuals. How many do you think stuff things, ignore things about themselves, box things up, stick it in the closet, and hope it doesn't rise to the surface? How many people do you really think get to know themselves? Hey, in the bushes, while you're in there. And while you're here, please like and subscribe. A good bottle of red wine knows what it is, but for others to know how good it is, they need to give it time for it to open up to them. I like that Gourmet Thursday. One of my problems and gifts, my mom says I was born serious. Born serious, and maybe I was born too much of an introspective person. I always wanted to know the big picture, how people thought, what went deeper, how they felt, how things worked, um, what people really meant, how they were thinking, not just the fake stuff. You know? Care Bear says she's surrounded by fake and phony people who make like I'm weird for wanting to know who they are. When I will often ask people that I feel like I've started to develop relationships with over the last couple of years, creators, YouTubers, etc. How are you doing? How's your family doing? How are you feeling? Right? How are things going? Because I genuinely want to know. And I might tell them a little bit how things are going this way. And they may, hey, Debbie Coakley, give me some supportive words my way. But they will never tell me how they're doing. They'll act like I never said it. Right? It's like crickets. And I genuinely want to know. And they'll kind of keep me at arm's length. And I kind of understand it because there's so much darkness, and sometimes there's a lot of backstabbers and doxing and stuff that goes on the YouTube streets. But I have not been one of those people. I have not been one of those people that hurt people on the YouTube streets. And I will not be that kind of person. So, I kind of don't get it, but I think, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Care Bear said there's a big difference between nosy and wanting to get to know them. Yeah, true, true, yeah. I never realized how many surface friendships I had, and it made me so sad. That's why I go back to your vibe attracts your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So ultimately, those that will resonate at your level, are attracted to your energy, learn that they can trust you and know that you're genuine, will resonate to your vibe, will come into your field, right? They will be attracted to your energy. So you can't worry if those people don't want to open up to you because they aren't part of your tribe. They just aren't part of your tribe. So you don't want to work that hard trying to make it happen. You just open yourself up to people that are going to be okay with it, you know? RC said, that's why I have many acquaintances and few friends. You know, when I moved into this direction where my mom and dad are, I didn't grow up here. I didn't go to school here. I didn't grow up here. I didn't go to college around here. Um, when I was working in psychotherapy at the hospitals and at the behavioral center and all that stuff, it wasn't here. So I was hands on with Noah here, my daughter here, and everything. And I met a few people around here, but all of my closest friends and everything are spread out and not close to here. So I'm kind of lonely. Lonely in that I can't just hop in the car and go do something with my friends. You know, It- my friends can call me and we can talk like it was just yesterday. We can hop on right where we left off. That's the kind of friendships I have. And I have people that I've met even online 20 years ago, and we're still friends. I met him online when I was even pregnant with Eden in certain groups or support groups or whatever. And I'm still friends with them. Still friends with high school friends and college friends, etc. I just can't physically access them like I'd like to. Arsene said, accept me as I am or don't accept me. People don't define me. Right. In a little bit, we're going to start talking about personality aspects. I will be doing a short personality test, and we can do it with each of you. The biggest personality test you can do is the Myers Briggs test, and it breaks you down into certain categories and drops you down into 4 letters that defines your personality. I couldn't do it on here, it's too long. It's something that you need to take either on a computer or on paper. I would like to be able to do it with all of you, but it's just too long to do on a live. You know what I mean? But I will be able to do, there's not many people on here tonight, a shorter one with you all here shortly, which should be fun. But be that as it may, I'm going to go ahead and drop the intro while I'm thinking about it. I'm so happy you all are here. You know, we're doing the personality thing. I think Arsene recommended it. It is a Wednesday night. On Wednesday night, there are a lot of pop culture lives going on, and I have a lot of the replay gang coming over here. You know, sometimes I think I might need to change my time because we're all intersecting. But what are you going to do? Arsene says, I agree. Real friends don't need to talk every day. You can talk rarely, but when you need them, they will be there. That is absolutely true. And I'll let you know something. When I lost my Noah, they came running. They came running. let me go ahead and drop that intro. Oh, yeah. All right. I have to tell you all a little bit something that happened today. It's story time, real quick. And it messed with my day, too. Well, I was contacted, and it was verified, talking about messing with your personality. I was contacted by TMZ Live on Twitter, the verified TMZ Live, that wanted me to make a commentary on their channel, and I could not figure out for the life of me why they were contacting me. Small YouTuber. But it was a verified channel with a little blue dot. They wanted to know if I wanted to make a commentary today. So I said, okay. And I was like, why me? Why me? I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm a small YouTuber. So I said, okay. So they did a test with me this morning, got on Skype. And I was like, why are they using Skype? Well, okay. So did a test at 11 something. I saw the studio, and they wanted me to do it about an actress that has dementia, and she's being used. Then they changed the topic to Lala Kent and 50 Cent. I was like, okay, you changed the topic. And they kept changing the time on me, changing the time on me. And the last time they said I was going to go on in 10 minutes. Well, then the show ran out, and I was like, hey, what's up with this? Wait a minute. Am I getting trolled? Are you scamming me? What is up with this? But I thought, he showed me the studio. He gave me the rules. It's been verified. I don't get it. So then I felt bad for going, are you trolling me? Are you scamming me? But then I thought I would be remiss for not asking these questions because I have been waiting for 2 hours. And he kept telling me I was about to go on. You know? You know I'm going to ask these questions. And I was like, you need to bring me up and let me see the studio again or something. And he said, we ran out of time. Sometimes they switch the stories around. We really would like you on because I post my videos on Twitter and I asked questions and I went after Amber. I don't know. I still couldn't figure out why are they asking me? So they've asked me to come back on Friday. We will see. We will see. Because I asked a good friend of mine. I mean, we're good friends. I don't know him in person. He's a creator. And he told me to screenshot, and I did. I mean, it's verified. It's verified Twitter, TMZ Live. So I'm supposed to go back on Friday. We will see. I mean, they were emailing me after I saw the studio. So that agitated me. I'm patient, but that agitated me. Wouldn't you be agitated? That's a rare one, Care Bear. Because I was like, why me? Why do they want me to give an opinion on there? Why me? But it is definitely TMZ Live. Verified. Verified. You can't get more verified. So we shall see. So anyway, that's how my day started. That's how my day started. Oh, it goes on. When this is over, I go outside with my dog and I hear boom, boom. Well, guess what? The wind started blowing. I have a huge tree outside my house. Part of the tree landed inside my roof. The roof, the roof, it has a hole in it. Yes, it does, with a tree sticking out. With a tree sticking out. And then there was a dead deer in the middle of our house and a neighbor's house a week ago, and we thought it got taken off because it was gone. It was gone. I was happy. Somebody hit a deer and it was taken off. Well, guess what, folks? The bones and the antlers were brought back and put back in between the two houses. Now go figure that one out. The bones and the antlers were brought back. Please tell me, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make that make sense. The deer was removed between our two houses near the highway, and now the deer bones and the antlers are brought back. We thought the county took it away, and now, yeah, we don't get that. You know, those big vulture things were attacking the carcass. We thought it got taken away. Ha, ha, it was gone. It was gone. Now the bones and the antlers are back. We don't understand. Those big birds wouldn't have drugged that thing back. That makes no sense to us. Please make that make sense. We don't understand. Between two houses near the highway makes no sense whatsoever. And the sheriff's department will sit right across the road from our house to catch people that are speeding. So why haven't they seen that and done something about it? I don't know. Very weird. I don't know the people that live next door. I don't know the people that live next door. So I have no idea. Very weird. Do you think? I have no. It was gone. The big birds would not have brought that thing back. And if hunters had found it, they sure enough would have wanted those baby antlers. I don't get it. I do not get it. I like to have freaked out when I went to my mailbox today and saw that. Makes no sense. Now I don't know what to do because if I call the county or city and say, guess what? That thing is back. And now it's a bunch of bone and antlers. They're not going to come get that. I don't want to touch it. Hey, Leanne. Look, I'm walking on sunshine. Hey, hey. And don't it feel good? And here today, I'm telling you all these strange things that have happened. Yes, I am. Verified TMZ Live on Twitter, verified with blue dot, invites me on, and they ran out of time and the story gets pushed away. They had me doing they had me doing an actress that's getting taken care of, getting taken advantage of. And they switched it to Lala and 50 Cent and ran out of time and want me to come back Friday. And I sat and waited and waited. And then a part of a tree goes to the roof. Now I have a deer, right? So Mary Sunshine here. Mary Sunshine's having a day. I'm so sorry. I love you. I'm sharing, my friends. And I can't stop thinking about Steve, and I miss him. He's one of my besties. I miss him. So still prayers for Steve and Lisa over Michaela. I did get to speak to him a couple of days ago, and she has been giving them signs. She has been giving them signs, or him, for sure. So, yeah, I love that song. I'm walking on sunshine, hey, hey, and don't it feel good? I mean, I have to say, sitting here reading that song, singing that song, does make me feel a little better. And don't it feel good? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'll save your ears. Yeah, my heart does break for them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I do have a test, and I am going to go one person at a time in order of how you entered the room. So we will start with Debbie Coakley. It is a personality test. I'm going to share it with you. We will start with Debbie. See if I can share it right now. And it doesn't have any sound, so that's a good thing. Share, you. I'm not going to call it a name. Come on and share. There it is. And I went to see, what is it called? Where the Crawdads Fly? I did go see that yesterday with my mom. I liked it. It's hard to explain, but I liked it. Okay, maybe I need to not make it so big so I can see what you're saying. Can you guys see this? Now I can't read it unless it's big, so we're going to have to go back to big. Debbie, you will be the first to answer, but I won't be able to see you as I blow it up, okay? I won't be able to see you. Oh, so how am I gonna know what you answer? That's gonna be tricky. Um, I can't answer it though unless I make it smaller. Okay. This is what you all are gonna have to do. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I didn't think it through because I thought that I could answer it for you. Okay, this is what we're gonna have to do. I want you all to go to Psych Central right now slash quizzes slash personality and take this test and tell me what you get. And I'll be able to read it out loud for the public. And tell me when you get there. Tell me when you get there. Hopefully you find it. I will put the link in the chat to make it easier for you. Yeah, you can call in and take it. I will drop the link But you won't know what the results are without pushing the button. That's the only problem. Because I can't, well, maybe I can. I could do it for you. I could, yeah, one person could call in and I could hit the link. I could fill in the thing. Yeah. So let me drop the link. I will invite somebody. I can invite somebody and do it for you. Yeah. So somebody can call in and I can do it. Yeah. Who wants to call in and I can do it for you? Because I have the link. I can do it for one person if you want to call in. Because it will only let me fill in for one person at a time. So if you want to call in, I can do it for you. So call on in. I've dropped the link. Go ahead, Gourmet, call on in. Every time Gourmet Thursday you come in, I think of food. Yes, I do. I think of food. Do you all know how much I love you? I genuinely do. I get in a much better mood when I come on here and see all of you. I say see. See. I've had a day and a half. Almost felt like I could actually cry. And I come on here and I feel like, oh, I'm in here with my tribe. Are you coming in here, Gourmet, or not? Okay, did I put the link in for, yeah, I put the link in for the quiz. Let me know when you're at the quiz and you're taking it. I want to know what your outcome is. I did it, I got loyal, I think. I got loyal. Which I'm not surprised. That's what my dad used to call me. He said, you're loyal to a fault. I used to be so loyal to CVS drugstore because I was there all the time. It was to my detriment. Hey, Nikki, to my detriment. I was spending too much money there. I eventually switched to Kroger because I didn't have insurance and I was spending too much money on my medication. Why am I? Because I knew the people there so well. They'd become like family. Thank you, Willow. She says, please like and subscribe to Dear Dana. We appreciate your support, company. Thank you for being here. Yes, please. It's a free way to support this channel, and it helps get us in the algorithm where YouTube shoots us out to other places. Do you know, looking at the analytics, we actually have viewers in Japan and Italy? We do. Hey, Gourmet.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
You have the sweetest voice.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so you're going to let me do the test with you?
Yes,
Okay. I can't see you, but
that's
I can
fine.
ask you the questions.
That's fine.
Okay. I feel most energetic and focused in the morning, late at night, or during the afternoon and early evening.
The morning.
Okay. Dun 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 dun.
I'm actually a mid-morning person, but it's the morning.
Yeah. When I walk, I tend to do it fairly fast with long steps, less fast, head up, looking in the world in the face, very slowly, fairly fast with small steps, or less fast, head down.
I walk fast, but I do look the world in the face. And I'm short, so I do take long steps, but I'm short, so they're not
So
as
would
long
it
as a
be
tall person.
fairly fast with small steps, or less fast, head up, looking the world in the face?
I'm known as a pretty fast walker, but I do look the world in the face.
So which one?
Mm,
Less fast head up, looking the world in the
I
face.
have to say fairly fast with long steps. With
O-
long steps.
Okay, let's see. When you speak to people, you tend to stand with your arms folded, have your arms clasped, have one or both of your hands on your hips, touch or push the person to whom you're talking, play with your ear or hair, touch your chin or smooth your hair.
Wow. Stand with your arms folded. Have both of your hands on your hips. Have your hands clasped.
Touch or push the person to whom
I
you're
don't. I don't do that, and I don't. I don't. I might play with my ear or touch my. Let's say play with my ear or hair, touch your chin. I do
okay.
a lot.
When you're relaxed, you usually sit with your knees bent with your legs neatly by your side, your legs crossed, your legs stretched out or straight, one leg curled under you.
One leg curled under me.
When you find something really funny, you usually give a big appreciative laugh, a laugh but not a loud one, a sheepish smile, a quiet chuckle.
Well, if it's really funny, then a big appreciation laugh.
Okay. When you enter a party or social gathering, you tend to make a loud entrance so that everyone notices you,
Nope.
make a make a quiet entrance looking around for someone you know, make the quietest entrance trying to stay unnoticed.
The second one.
Okay. If you're focused on a task and you're interrupted, you're likely to welcome the break, feel extremely irritated, or vary between these two extremes.
Hmm. I would say vary between the two.
Your favorite color is red orange, black, yellow light blue, green, dark blue purple, white, brown gray.
Green.
Before you fall asleep, you're usually lying stretched out on your back, stretched out face down on your stomach, with your head on one arm, on your side slightly curled, with your head under your covers.
With my head on. Wait. With my head on one arm.
Okay. When you dream, you're often falling, fighting or struggling, flying or floating, searching for something or somebody. You usually have dreamless sleep. Your dreams are always pleasant.
Dreamless sleep.
Okay. Okay, here are your results.
Dun, dun, dun,
Your
dun.
results, the lively center of attention.
Really?
That's what it says.
Well, I don't come into a party and, but okay. Is that it?
You're
Does it explain more?
it probably means that you have a lively personality and people notice you. Not that you walk in and be like, "Hey, baby, I'm here." You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
The summary is, let me read it. Others see you as fresh, lively, charming, amusing. practical, and always interesting. Someone who's constantly in the center of attention, but sufficiently well balanced not to let it go to their head. They also see you as kind, considerate, and understanding, someone who'll always cheer them up and help them out.
That's totally me.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yep. I would say that's pretty spot on right there.
See, that's nice.
All
That's nice.
right. Well, should I drop so somebody else can take the test with you?
Oh, I didn't think of it that way. That's a nice way to do it. Well, some of them went to the site and did it. Because, see, I didn't use
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
common sense.
I mean,
I
I've
didn't,
taken quizzes for people before. I've even like pretended I was them and took it with my understanding of who they are to see who I think they are. So that's why I called in because it's just easier.
see, it didn't even cross my mind that, hey, I could let them come up one at a time and do it.
Yeah. Does
What a,
anybody else want to join?
what a ding dong. Who would like to come up? Some
You're a
people.
fun ding dong, though.
Thank you. But, today has been totally ding dong Dana after that
Ding dong.
whole
Yeah.
TMZ debacle today.
Yeah. That was
Waiting and
frustrating.
waiting and waiting and waiting to go on.
That kind of upsets me. I don't know. I don't know that I would do it again with them.
I
I would
know.
certainly ask them why me before you give your commentary.
I mean,
Because that's disrespectful.
they did the whole test, the camera test thing. I mean, I saw the
Yeah, but
studio
it's
and
kind of
everything.
I mean, 2 hours of your time?
Yeah, that's what
Kind of a
irritated me.
lack of respect, I think, for your time.
Bingo, 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 bingo. That's
I
what,
wouldn't wait 2 hours again.
no, that's what totally frustrated me because there was a million things I needed to do. And, it kept saying, 10 more minutes, you're going to be on. Well, then what are you supposed to do? You can't get up and go to the bathroom? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, TMZ, I'm kindly calling you out with all due respect. Aw, Virginia Woolf, I think you're awesome and smart. So that is why they want you on their show. Well, I appreciate it. Do you know one of the rules was uh, they said, do not call out any product or or show. Do not call out a product or show. Aw, Virginia Woolf, and you're pretty and have a cool voice. I love you. That's so sweet. But I thought, well, I wasn't going to say, oh, and I have a live stream called Dear Dana. Well, I wasn't going to do that, but on the other hand,
So you can't call out your own show?
no.
Then what's the point of going on that show?
But I thought, if I said something to the effect, I'm a creator that does a live stream where, I try to reach out and help people.
But how are they going to find you if you can't call out your
What
channel?
is so terrible about that? You know?
Yeah. I mean, why would you go on there if not to get some publicity for your own channel?
Right.
And if you can't announce your own channel, why sit there for 2 hours and
I,
then not even get on the show?
I mean, that's how they found me in the first place.
I know. That I don't know. That disturbs me. I would go deep within yourself and ask yourself, why do you want to be on their
Is
channel
it
and
worth
give your
it?
opinion? You can give your opinion right here and we'll listen.
That's right. Is it worth it? I have a friend that is digging into it right now. And I sent a note to Morgan Tremaine. I hope he sees it. They used to work for TMZ. So I hope I get some feedback
Yeah.
prior to. Yeah,
Well,
because that did it. Because I was like, Dana, use your gut. Because I did some due diligence before I agreed to do it. to make sure it was on the up and up. And then that just irritated the poo nanny out of me.
Well, I'll tell you, if you do it again and you wait 2 hours and they don't call you up, it's going to irritate the poo nanny double, maybe
If it
triple.
happens again, I'm gonna put him on blast. I will be putting them on blast. I'm gonna be like, uh, did you forget that I'm a creator and it will be on blast? I don't know about that now, Virginia. He said maybe they want to hire Dana to do some stuff on the show, so they are basically screen testing to see how their viewers respond. You know, that was the other thing. I was supposed to go on at 1:45, and then at 11:30 he said we need to do a he did use it. We need to do a screen test at 11:30. Honey, I did not have my hair did. I did not have anything on my face, and I had 20 minutes talking about hauling butt. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I don't think they want me on their show, Virginia. They wouldn't have done that what they did today.
So, dear Dana, I can read the comments. So, if as people announce what their personality type is, I can read it to you if you can't see it.
Yeah, let's roll back. Um, doo, 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 doo. Okay, Leanne got so I can read. Wait. I want to be able to read what each one means, though. Uh, Leanne got loyal friend, but see, I can't read what her loyal friend meant. Tell me what loyal friend meant, Leanne, or do you want to come up and tell me? See, it won't give me the description. I got loyal friend too, but I don't remember the description of it. Leanne, tell me what loyal friend meant. Or copy and paste it, Leanne. Can you do that?
Or call in.
Yeah. Or please call in. There can be more than one caller.
Mhm.
Leanne, call in. Tell us what loyal friend was. You don't have to have your face on. You can use your avatar. Or Arsene, one of you call in. Tell us what loyal friend said. Or one of you that has loyal friend. There's so many of you that had loyal friend. Virginia was the lively center of attention too. He was what you were, Gourmet.
What?
Virginia got lively center of attention.
So did Debbie Coakley.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
So many in the same space. We're the same tribe. I got loyal friend too.
I think Leanne is telling us what loyal friend means. Others see you as sensible, cautious, careful, and practical. They see you as clever, gifted, or talented, but modest. Not a person who makes friends too quickly or easily, but someone who's extremely loyal to friends. You do make and who friends you do make and who expects the same loyalty in return. Those who really get to know you realize it takes a lot to shake your trust in your friends, but equally that it takes you a long time to get over if that trust is ever broken.
Amen. Aw, but well balanced not to let it go to their head. They also see you as kind, considerate, understanding, someone who will always cheer them up and let them. Oh, yeah. I think he's doing lively. I'm getting confused with Virginia.
Yeah, I think Virginia Woolf is doing lively center of attention. Leanne was doing loyal friend.
See, we are all part of this. Look at that. Look at that.
Arseny is a loyal friend, it sounds like.
Arsenic is a loyal friend. I'm
I
a loyal friend.
agree. I can see that in Arseny.
I can
He's
too.
always here.
He is a sweetheart.
Sweet,
And,
cheerful.
and so is Virginia. I mean, I love all of y'all so much. I do. I don't do. Well, I do. We all do.
We hope.
Yeah. Look, have y'all ever
Did you
seen,
do today?
listen, have y'all ever seen a dog that does not like its picture taken? That
My
actually
dog doesn't
realizes,
really like it.
what now?
My dog doesn't really like it. If he sees me get the camera, he doesn't. He doesn't come to me. He hides away.
That they even know that you're taking it with the phone?
I don't know. I don't know. It's not like he ever told me, but I know that if I get my phone, he changes position and he's not as cute, you know, like in the same position that I want to take him.
My dog will turn her head away, like totally turn in a different direction if I am taking her picture. How do they know? Look, I'm telling you, here's the other thing. People do not treat animals with the respect they deserve. They are so highly aware of everything around them. I think in the dog world, looking them in the eyes is rude. Might be like that with the camera. This is not an eye. This is not an eye.
But you know what? Dogs don't know. I don't know.
Is it the noise of the camera click? No, my dog's just too damn smart. I mean, sorry for the language, but Cleopatra Rose, that dog, I can tell her something twice, and she knows exactly what I'm telling her.
I'll tell you, my dog is eerily smart. He's now decided that when he wants to go for a walk, he gets up on my treadmill and stares at me. It's either that or he's telling me to get on the treadmill.
I mean, I got her because I wanted her. I saved her from the kill shelter, but I got her because I wanted to slowly train her to be my companion dog. So if my situation gets worse, that she will be able to help me. I made her. She wanted those Cheez-Its, cheese crackers. I told her today that she had to crawl for them. She was on the couch. She looked at me like I was an idiot because it's not the floor, of course. So she puts two paws like that and slides the second time. I
Aww.
had never asked her to crawl for anything. That's the thing.
Wow.
She is crazy smart. Crazy smart. But she's highly offended if anyone passes gas in the house, and she will run to the other room. That's what we call it in the South. It's the polite way. I don't know what people call it elsewhere, but that's what we call it. I'm,
That's hilarious.
I'm so happy I gave y'all that small test. I did want to try. Look, the Myers Briggs, we'd be here all night long.
Yeah.
But, you know, I got to thinking about I know people that do not know themselves. they will never know themselves. They can't take responsibility for anything they do. Nada. Nor will they ever. And it's a sad, sad thing. So they will never have genuine relationships in their life. So what do you think about that?
My sister, she has like several different personalities. I wonder if she knows her true self or just becomes who she wants to be. I don't know. I mean, it's very intense and deep. It's weird. She's got different um, names. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, okay.
listening.
Oh, okay. I mean, she's got different aliases. She, she says she's a completely different age than she is, and I'm not talking like a year or two. I'm talking like 2 decades younger than she is.
Wow,
Uh,
wow.
yeah, she lived with a man for several years, and he thought she was full blooded this and she's not, and he just knew her as somebody completely different than who she really is.
Can she pass for 2 decades younger?
Um, we look young in our family,
Yeah,
but you know, I mean, I don't really lie about my age. So then when I've come around her and her friends, and all of a sudden it's my birthday and I'm younger than her,
right.
she doesn't want anyone to know my age because she's told people that she's like, you know, 2 decades younger than she is.
Gotcha.
So um, it's very, very odd. And I wonder if it's a self loathing thing that's happening. That people don't want to get to know themselves because they're too afraid of who they think they are, you know?
I think it's partly that, the self-loathing thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I also think people carry so many deep wounds
Mm-hmm.
that they don't know how to navigate through, and the pain is so hard. Here's the thing, healing is hard, healing is painful. Nobody said healing was going to be easy. It's worth it. It's worth getting on the other side of it, but people don't want to take the motion and take the time to do it.
Yeah.
So they'd rather just box it up and not look at any of it.
Yeah.
And a lot of men, no offense, love you, Virginia, love you, Arseny, because you guys aren't included. You guys do the work. Um, a lot of men think it's stoic or tough, or they're being a martyr, or if they box it up, shove it back, and don't deal with it. But the truth of the matter is, they're afraid. You see what I'm saying? Or they don't want to think people in their life that did the things, maybe parents, um, are as bad as they were. They don't want to see the the bad aspects or what have you.
Yeah.
So they don't want to do the work. Because in order to do it, they have to admit, like, maybe dad wasn't so great. So
Or
that,
that maybe, they have flaws themselves,
yeah,
you know? I know
yeah,
a lot of people who cannot admit for the life of them. They will go to the grave before they admit that they did something wrong or that they hurt somebody. They prefer to be the ones who were hurt versus the ones who may have hurt others too.
yes, yes,
You know?
yes. Now, I know somebody in my family like that, but who shall be nameless. But and they will kick and kick and kick and drag their feet, but they are starting to recognize, even though they're kicking and screaming along the way, that they have done some of these things. And they're still kicking and screaming as they recognize it, even if you're not pointing it out, they're kicking and screaming. Now, I did some work as an adult starting to stand up and point it out when for years and years I did not. And I had
Not
to get to
easy.
that point. Do what now?
It's not easy.
Mm-mm.
It's very hard.
Especially if you love that person, you don't want to do it, but you have to. There is a point you have to draw the line and make boundaries.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's very hard because you could set boundaries. I mean, I find this in my experience. Sometimes when I set boundaries, I often find myself losing the relationship.
Oh yeah,
So
because it
I have a
wasn't
real hard
like it
time.
was.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in the past, you gave in a lot. If you gave in and gave in and gave in because it was easier,
Mhm.
because that's what I used to do.
I
I,
used to do that.
I'd be the doormat. I'd give in. I'd be the one saying I was sorry all the time, even if I hadn't done anything,
Yep.
because it was easier.
So we thought.
Yeah,
And then it created another problem.
because you perpetuate the problem.
Right.
So it is so important for your own health to make boundaries, even if it's difficult, because it goes back to you teach people how to treat you.
Yeah.
And I keep drilling that into my daughter's head now. You teach people how to treat you, and you have to start out of the gate. Because if you start 10 years down the road, uh, it's
Yeah.
too hard.
But it is hard. Like, I mean, like for me, and I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I'm pretty shy, and quiet at first, and I'll just kind of kind of observe and you know, just be accommodating and people really see me as like so nice and sweet and quiet and all that. But if I start feeling like I'm being treated like a doormat, then I'll stick up for myself, but then it surprises them that I'm not this quiet little meek thing that they thought that I was, cuz it's not that I'm meek. It's just that as I get to know the situation and the environment, I just stay quiet and, you know, sweet and nice. But if somebody starts to, mess with me, and I'm having this at work right now where my peer is like trying to undermine me and all that, I am sticking up for myself, but then I find myself feeling like I'm always in trouble. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting in trouble because I'm speaking up or I'm calling it out or so I don't know. It's so hard.
Well,
It
here's,
is so hard.
I have the reputation of every time I get a note in high school or people say stuff, it's Dana's so sweet. You're so sweet. That gets stuck to me, right? But if I get pushed so hard or I'm passionate about something and you've gone too far, I turn into Dana Hulk. And I scare myself
I
because
know.
I've been taken to that place.
Yes, I've been taken to that place with this peer of mine at work.
And
It's very difficult.
when I'm at that place, I have my T's crossed and my I's dotted, and I'm fighting with, how do I say it? The tools with me to win what I am fighting about.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? So Your ass isn't going to win. And I'm mad as hell. Excuse my French.
We're all
So,
adults here, I think.
so you've taken me to that level that you need to back down. Because once you've taken me there, there's no turning back. You've pushed me too far. So this isn't the Dana that you want. I don't like that Dana. So I like the other Dana. My daughter doesn't like that Dana. Her eyes
Well,
big.
I don't know. I wouldn't say, I mean, I don't know the Hulk Dana, but I'm thinking that you probably tried to, prevent that from coming out,
Yeah,
and the person didn't honor that or respect it, and they kept going and going until they pushed you to that limit.
yeah.
So, I mean, that Dana is there for a reason, and she serves you. She needs to be contained, but, she also will come out when, she's trying to protect you.
Right. That
So
Dana
I
will win
wouldn't
a
dislike
trial.
her. What?
That Dana will win a trial.
Yeah, so I wouldn't dislike her. I would just, just keep her kind of chained up somewhere
Yeah.
as long as possible until you need to unleash her. But she's there for a reason, and it's for a good reason. It's just that she can't survive in civil society for long periods of time.
But I mean, I'm not like, crazy people that go out and fight and hurt people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
But when people don't listen and they don't, I don't know, I can't deal with irrational
Yeah,
people that do insane things hoping for a different outcome, that try to do things that hurt other people.
I would
That's,
just stay away from those people.
yeah,
I
that's what,
wouldn't even I wouldn't even unleash the Hulk on them. I just like go away. Ghost them, block them, be done with them.
oh yeah. No, I'm able to handle myself like that.
Yeah. I
It's
know.
a super rare occasion
Yeah.
ever, ever in this world that I've ever gotten to that point.
Yeah.
I got to that point once when the only time I got really, really, really to that point it was when I was young, and so, the only time I ever got fired from a job, and I got set up because the girl didn't want me to be her assistant manager. A manager hired me, and I worked for him for a while, and then he had to leave, and a female manager came in and didn't want me to be her assistant manager. She was new, and she set me up. She was doing everything in the world to make me trip up because she didn't want me to be her assistant manager. Ugh, so angry.
Oh.
And we had ticket sales that day, and you weren't supposed to have the X amount of money in the store,
Yeah.
but we had ticket sales before the store opened, and I forgot what band it was, but it was huge ticket sales. We had it before the store opened, and we had lots of money in the store. Lots of money in the store. So once the store opened, it was way too much money to have in the store. And it was way against policy. And there was two of us in there, and it was a movie manager. And look, too much money. So the bank was less than a mile from the store. So I knew I had to get that money to the bank. She wrote me up for leaving the movie manager in an empty store to go deposit the money. because it was against policy to leave one person in the store.
Mm.
But it was against policy to have that much money in the store. I was mad as Satan because she set me up.
Wow.
Yes, I was. And then she told everybody I was trying to sue them because I was going to go file for unemployment.
Mm.
Yes, I was mad. I was mad because she lied. I don't like liars.
Oh, I can't stand liars.
That burns my butt. Now, if somebody says, "Do you like my dress?" and it's really not pretty, are you going to sit there and say, that dress is so ugly? Or are you going to say,
No, but you could say, well, it's not my favorite, or
no, you can say, that is
you
a
don't have to
very,
be like, that's one hideous, ugly dress. I'd never wear that ever. You don't have to say that.
you find something positive about it.
Yeah,
That's a
find
very
something,
unique dress.
kind,
You,
not cruel. Don't be cruel.
you say, that's a very unique dress, and maybe you like the color, and I
Or
like
maybe
the
it's
color.
not your taste. I say that a lot. It's not my taste.
No, I would say it's a very unique dress, and maybe I like the color, and I say, I like that color.
Well, that's fine. There's several ways to skin a cat.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I say a lot of times I say it's not my style, and that's true.
What in the chat? If somebody is wearing something and they say, "Do you like my bloody blah?" Right? I mean, if it's a very close friend, right? You might say something.
If it was a really close friend, I'd be like, "Oh my god, that's hideous. Get rid of it right now."
That's different. But
If
if
I
it's
thought
somebody
that
that's
it was hideous.
not, right? How would you approach it?
If it wasn't a close friend,
Yeah, you wouldn't be mean.
no,
In
I
the
would tell
chat,
him it's not my style.
in the chat,
In the chat.
how do you approach people? If you don't want to lie, if you don't want to lie, and they're asking your opinion of something, how do you handle it? Hey, Devontae, in the chat, if you don't want to lie, how do you handle it? How do you handle things in a kind way with someone if you do not want to lie with your friends? Hello, in the chat, I'm talking to you. How do you?
Uh-oh, the Hulk is coming out.
Are you straight with them? Do you find
Oh.
something positive? Or they said, say something nice about the person and then distract them. That's a good one.
Don't
Throw a
answer the
ball.
question.
Throw
You
a
can do
ball.
like that commercial and just take a bite of a Twix bar, and all of a sudden you can't talk.
Oh yeah, chocolate is always a good thing. Look, my mom will say things and I try to distract her. We were coming back from the movie last night and she was talking about something negative and I did not want to go there. And we're driving down the road and I'm like, oh, that's a pretty house. I like the color of that door. Sometimes my mom can be the most negative person. And I don't want to get in that conversation. So I go, squirrel, trying to talk about something else. Because what is it? Where the crawdads fly? Is that the name of the movie?
I don't know.
Have y'all heard of it?
No.
Oh my goodness. No, Where the Crawdads Sing. That's the name of the movie.
I never heard of that either.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's supposed to take place in North Carolina. that's where I grew up. I was born in Atlanta, but I grew up in North Carolina.
See, the thing is, I mean, if you think about it, and a lot of times it seems to me that if you were to ask a guy, do you like this outfit? And maybe if it was a guy to guy, right? And if a
Right.
guy said to another guy, "Hey," I don't even want to say it, but "Hey, do I look good in this shirt?" And another guy might say, no," and that's fine, and they move on. But when two girls do it, you run the risk of, now you're not nice because girls have to be nice. I hate that word nice. Now girls have to be nice. You can't be honest because God forbid, you hurt somebody's feelings by being honest with them.
Although, look, I want people to tell me the straight. I like people to be like, I don't like people to sugarcoat things with me. I want
Yeah,
people to be honest with me.
exactly. But
Because,
but not be cruel.
yeah, don't be cruel.
You don't have
Don't
to be
be
cruel about it.
cruel. Here we go again. Arsenic says, say something nice about the person and then distract them. I already said that. Cherubro said, tell them, let me pull it up on the thing. I tell them it's cute and keep it moving. If it's something dangerous or something that could hurt them, I'll be honest in a kind way. Yeah, that's good. Like, don't drink gasoline. Don't drink gasoline. Don't do it.
Mm,
Don't
God.
don't sniff the fumes. Yeah, don't do it.
I
Girl,
had an acquaintance who bought like this really bright pink lipstick, and then she put it on and asked me what I thought of it. But the thing is, if you're gonna wear a bright lipstick, you kind of have to do your face, the whole like makeup, so that everything kind of goes together. You have to do certain things when you wear a bright lipstick. Um, and so she didn't do anything with her face. She just put it on, and it looked like kind of that old lady pink on her, and it emphasized her the crookedness of her teeth and the yellowness of her teeth. And she asked me what did I think of the lipstick, and I was just like, it's all right.
I mean, let's
And
say,
that's all I could say, because I
yeah,
didn't want to say, oh my God, no, because I knew that if she did her makeup right and did the whole thing, it could look nice. It just didn't look good on her at that moment. She needed to do more things to make that type of lipstick potentially look good on her.
girl,
But
there's been nights that I've come on here after the fact, and I'm like, ooh, Dana, you look like you know what that night. Ooh, mm-mm. So it
yeah.
happens.
But I
Um,
usually don't ask people how I look because I don't want to hear their opinion.
huh. Arsley said, if it doesn't work, I tell them the truth. Depends on the person. If I think they can take it, I will tell them the truth. Debbie says, I don't appreciate liars here. Javante said, it's too late to call in because I kind of want to lay some things out. What kind of things? Because tonight we are talking about personality. We took a personality test. So we're talking about personality and being honest.
So it's not too late to call in. He can call in or she can call in, right? She's asking, is it too late to call in?
It's
Because I kind of want to lay some things out. I don't know.
it's Devonte. Tonight's about personality test. That's what I was telling him. Sometimes Devonte goes into relationships.
Oh,
So let me know what it's about, Devonte. I can pull you on up. Being honest about who I am. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oop. Now remember, no sex talk.
Ah,
No sex
uh-oh.
talk, Devontae.
Uh-oh. I don't know Devante.
I'm just warning him. No sex talk. Okay. One time he got kind of graphic, so we have to warn him. No sex talk. No eggplants.
Oh my god.
Okay. One time a man came on here pretending like he was busy blue and flashed his eggplant. Mm-mm. Yes, he did.
So
No,
what do you have to do? Like you have to like cancel the show or something or
no, Eden went
edit it out?
back and edited his eggplant out and left my reaction
Oh my god.
because she loved the reaction.
Oh my god.
Yes, I was in complete shock. I was like, busy, I can't see you. Oh,
That's
next thing, yeah, I saw.
creepy.
I thought I dropped the link, Devontae. As they say, the truth hurts. Oh, yes, it does. But there is a way to present the truth too. There is always a kind way to present the truth to people. You don't have to slap them in the face with it. Now, listen, some people, some people try to hurt people. Look, there's been girls that tell people that things look good just so they'll walk out looking mad.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's the truth too. But, I prefer people to tell me the truth. I would rather look decent if possible and not make a fool out of myself, if at all possible. Now, I do lie to you guys about my age. I always say I'm 103. That way, people just leave it alone.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of impossible to be like 100% honest at all times. You know, like I have this problem with my coworker that I'm trying to set boundaries with, and I've had to go to my boss. And then the other day, he gets on a call with me and my team, and he's like, "Don't you think the best solution is to just you and her have a talk about this other thing?" And it's not really the best solution because I've tried it in the past several times, and it still is the same result in the end. But I had to bite my tongue and think about how I wanted my team to hear how I respond to something like that.
Yeah.
And I said, absolutely. Is that the truth for me? No, it's not the truth for me. But I didn't feel like I could really say no because X, Y, and Z, because it wasn't for everybody's ears.
Yeah.
I had to be an example to certain people. So I had to suck it up and just, grit my teeth and say, yep, that's the best solution. Because it is in a lot of cases, but not in my particular case, in
Right.
this situation. So I couldn't be 100% honest. And it's good that I wasn't, because my boss probably wouldn't appreciate if I was honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, corporations, never honest. Scientists, never honest. Governments, never honest.
Politicians, never
honest. I mean, how are you, Devontae? What's going on?
Oh, well, I've been thinking a lot recently, and since you told me the topic of what's going on, I want to really take a deeper dive, into who I am as a person because, like I said, no sexual talk, anything like that. It's just that I want to fully understand who I am and what I value and what I stand for,
I like that.
because I feel like I'm slipping a little bit because I'm just so tired with dealing with a lot of stuff, and it's really dragging down my personality. My personality, like, even though like sometimes some good stuff do come out of it, like I could be a little bit more creative when it comes to me being upset, but it's just I want to be at a basic level of I know where I am as a person.
Right. So, what do you think you need to do here? Why do you feel like you're slipping?
Because I'll say some memories kind of, you know how sometimes when you can just be sitting and thinking about something, and then something comes up and you realize you change for the better or you change for the worse. And recently, a friend of mine's have been very ugly to somebody,
Yeah.
and I say it struck a chord with me because I'm not the lightest person on the planet, because I recently, really been okay with my, like, say, weight wise. I
Right.
really try not to let it bother me, but I think recently, since she's been very ugly to this person, it kind of brought back, the memories of when I was teased and when I felt less than as a person, and it's making me feel some type of way. And I kind of had to basically tell her that that made me feel some type of way, and she kind of dismissed it, even though like I had to tell her again today, like, that hurt me, and I
Right.
really wish you understand that hurt me.
So, what'd she say?
She basically said, "Oh, it's not about you; it was about him." But I'm trying to tell her. I even told him, like, it's not about what you're. It's not about what you post. It's about what you're saying, because she have shown me even names where she called him a fat F, and that made me go back to when one of my friends told me about someone calling me fat and things like that. It just brought back a catalog of painful memories where I thought that I actually have done good with containing. It just brought back a whirlwind of when I felt very less than as a person.
Well, why are you friends with this person? Why don't you just leave them behind?
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out a good, easy way to back out, because
Block them on your phone and everywhere and just disappear from them. That's easy.
Demonte, when you surround yourself with people that don't support you, don't put you in a space of love and comfort, and you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
in a good headspace, it is going to continue to trigger you and bring you down. Is she?
because I even, like, one day when we was talking, and I was having a very good day up to a certain point, and that's when she was talking to me about something, and next thing I know, and this happened last week. I ended up getting scammed because I felt sorry for this person. Now I regret that I did it, but it triggered, that softer part of me, because I don't like seeing people who I've seen through my own eyes of being feeling like they were less than as a person, and they don't deserve to be loved, and it just got to me.
Your heart isn't in a right and beautiful place. And the fact that it got to you is telling you, it triggers you because you're trying to grow as a person and you're trying to change, and you're triggered because that is your growth spot and that is your sore spot, and you don't want them treated in that way either and put in pain. So it's kind of like, um, when somebody calls a group a name, right? And you know
Mhm.
it's not right. And everybody understands that it's not right. But it's like people, when they've gained weight, that's one of the last groups that people seem to think it's okay to say bad things about, and it's not. It's not.
And you know, the thing for me is, if I know somebody, or I'm becoming friends with somebody who's really mean and nasty to other people, I don't want them as friends.
No.
Bottom line, and I will tell them, you're you're a really mean, cruel person, and I don't want to be your friend. Goodbye, and I'm out.
Yeah, because I told her, I'm like, you're being really cruel. You're being really rude to him for no reason. He's just trying to be with you, get to know you, but you just treating him like he stole from you. And she always, because I even told her, I see myself in you. I see, because that's like what I used to do in the past. I used to chase after people. I used to want to feel love, and then I got my answers in the wrong places. That's when I started to change my life around and actually try to be at a good, comfortable spot to where I'm more comfortable with myself before I be with someone else. Because I even made a post today. I said, no matter what happens, I always got me, and I'm not too worried about it. I was just trying to tell her, you're just coming across very mean and mean spirited to him. And she basically told me, well, I like being mean. I'm like, what's the point of being mean to someone who just genuinely trying to like you? I can understand if he was being mean to you and you just wanted to cut him off or something like that, but you just being very hostile and
But
that.
you know what? That's who she is. So she's already said, I like being mean. That's who she is. Do you like her as a person?
Lately, has after how things have been going on, and basically we always we like text friends. We don't really hang out with each other or anything like that, because I was like actually like when my other friends, because she recently moved, we always used to hang out and talk or whatever. But with this one, we just primarily text. We don't really hang or do anything like that.
So why do you have this person in your life? Why is this person even taking up your energy right now?
Because I kept saying how I wanted to give her an actual try. And at first, it was actually good. We were actually back on good terms or whatever, but it keeps coming back to what she did before that made me not want to be friends with her, because I would see her at school, because I don't know if she's still at the same school I'm going to now. I don't know if she dropped out, because she always dropping out, coming back in, dropping out, coming back in. So I don't know what
How
she's
old
doing.
are you, Devante?
Oh, I'm 23. I'm 22. I'll be 23 in October.
Oh, you're just a babe in the woods. You're a babe in the woods. I'll tell you this, and I think, I don't know, Dana. This is your channel. I'll let you handle it.
No,
But
you go ahead and say.
as far as I see it, Devante, this person says she likes to be mean. You know, you're clearly being triggered by it. It bothers you. Either you have to step away because you've already told her a couple of times and it doesn't change her. So either you have to step away or you have to accept her and, not let it bother you and not talk about it. Because clearly this person is giving you negative energy and bad feelings. So you have to decide if you want to live with those feelings and deal with this person or not.
Yeah,
And I'll
Javon,
tell you, when you get rid of the toxicity, it's very freeing.
she won't learn until you make boundaries and step away saying, I can't take this negative energy in my life. And you step away and make new positive friends. And then you might find that she might change and come back later a different person. Maybe.
But see, this is kind of like the third time we've been through this situation
So,
because she always does this. She always complaining about one thing or another, and then I'll just be like,
But
"You
how is
really?"
this about you now, right?
it's time to step away.
Forget her for a minute. What about you?
Yeah, how's this about your growth? You're not married to her.
Thank God, right?
But yeah, because recently I was thinking, I was like, I'm gonna have to take a step back. I can be cordial every blue moon, but as far as dealing with her, I don't want that, and it's not really a relationship either. It's just like texting, whatever. There's no really good rock like level stuff there. It's just it's like a building with no foundation.
Yeah. Javante, start surrounding yourself with people that you can support and they support you, that you lift each other up. And then you'll see a lot of growth in your life. You need supportive people, and supportive people need you. You don't need
Yeah,
negativity in your life at this point.
yeah, because I said, I'm just tired of the negativity. I want to be that fun, bubbly person who I always wish I could be, or mainly want to be, because it's not healthy for me to continue to have this type of relationship with anybody. It's just, even though like you saying like accept people as they were, even though like I'm a constant person and I always tend to give like too many chances, and I always now I'm kind of wondering because see, even when someone today they text me something crazy, I'm not gonna say what it is, but I just left that person on red, and I didn't even say anything to them because I'm like, it's not really worth my time, and it's really getting it. I'm just trying to focus on what makes me happier as a person, just not dealing with this toxic mess anymore.
I
Well,
want you
you're
to hear
doing
me right now. Give yourself a chance. Give Devante a chance. If you want to be bubbly and sparkly, give you a chance and quit looking all around you, giving all these people 5 and 10 and 15 chances. Focus on you. I want you to write a goal, maybe 3 goals, but I want you to write at least one goal and put it up on your fridge or a mirror or a door somewhere you see every single day. One important goal that you want for you, and look at that goal for the next 30 days. And I want that goal to be your focus for you. You understand?
I understand because even when I do like my daily affirmations, I basically put I gotta do what's best for me and not put so much I think this is also where it's coming from because it's like this is not healthy for me, and I'm not going to continue to put my energy towards somebody who's not even reciprocating good energy back to me. Because I'll tell you, because I even shared a screenshot with one of my friends. He don't actually live here. He lives in another state. I even showed him what I have to put up with, and he's like, "Wow, you."
But
He's
listen,
like, "She."
you don't have to put up with it.
Exactly.
You're choosing to. You don't have to put up with it. You're making the choice to.
You got to think of that Cheryl Crow song. If it makes you happy, why are you so sad?
You probably didn't know who she is.
Well, you can
I know
Google
who
it.
she is. She's a country singer.
No.
No, but she's kind
Oh,
of country-ish, but it's a true song. Like if it makes you happy, why are you so sad? So make a choice.
But
You
you don't
know?
have to put up with her. You can say, I can't deal with this and focus on your life and you're going to breathe so free. You're wasting so much energy telling people, look at what I have to deal with. Look what she's doing. Look how sad she's making him. Blah, blah, blah. If you weren't dealing with all that, you'd be breathing and doing fun things and being all sparkly and happy.
Yeah.
You're wasting a lot of energy on her.
I think it might be time for me to just bite the bullet and
Yeah.
just because I gotta put me first at the end of the day, and it's not making me happy, and I'm just not dealing with it
Tell her you
anymore.
need a break from her. Just to put it, say right now, I have to focus on me and I need a break from you. I'm sorry. That's it.
Yeah.
Say it.
See, sometimes being honest is such a relief.
But I went ahead and I just had to tell her I have to. Right now, I just have to focus on me and not worry because I just want to get to a place to where I'm happy, where I feel successful, and where I don't feel like I have to lean on anybody, especially if they're not a good person for
Yeah.
me to lean
But
on.
the fewer words, the better with her.
Yeah,
Just say,
you
I
will
have
be
a lot to
better.
do. I have a lot to deal with right now. I need to focus on me. I need to take a break right now from our relationship. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
The fewer the words, the better. Don't over explain.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know. 'Cause I always be like, if you overselling your point, you already done lost your audience.
That's right.
You never want to oversell your point.
Nope and nope. Because then you'll be in this long thing. I've learned the hard way.
So Virginia Woolf said good night, Dana. Nice seeing you,
Oh, let me
everyone.
say, I know I need to wrap it up too because it's getting late. It's getting
Debbie
late.
says get her out of your life. And Arseny says you're being too hard on yourself. So give yourself a break and listen to what Dana said.
Yeah. Good night, most precious Virginia Woolf. But I do need to start wrapping up.
Oh, that's totally fine. I just thank you guys for everything and kind of just really putting into a perspective for me of what it is that I have to do in order to secure my happiness and not lean into someone's toxicity because of what's going on in their life when I'm trying to, because I'm supposed to graduate in the fall of this year, and I don't need no type of negative energy in my life whatsoever.
No, you do
No, you
not.
don't. Life is too short.
You do not,
Hey,
precious
Kevin here.
Devontae. You do not need that negativity.
Especially since I'm taking a lot of classes and I ain't gonna have that much time to deal with anything because I'm just trying to make sure I just go ahead and finish everything.
All right, Dana, I'm out. Nice meeting you, Devonte. Good luck.
You
Thank
have a good
you.
night, Gourmet Thursday. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
coming on to kind of co-host.
Of course. This was fun. Bye.
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 And you have a most precious good night, Devontae. I hope it helped.
Oh, it did. Thank you very much.
You are most welcome.
Good night.
Good night. And on that note, I hope the little personality quiz helped. Always get to know yourself better. The more you get to know yourself, the more you can be aware of what's going on around you. I'm sending love, peace, and prayers to all of you. I'm sorry I was a little bit ornery tonight. You know, I'm human, sort of, and even I can get ornery too. That happens. And my husband's birthday is tomorrow. Wishing him a most happy birthday. He doesn't do cakes, he does pecan pie. He does pecan pie. Please like, share, and subscribe. Invite your friends to watch, like, and subscribe as well. Help us grow. Help us grow here. Yes, invite your friends, subscribe, get us in the algorithms, help this channel grow, grow, grow. I surely would appreciate it. Love you all so much. If you're interested in a certain topic that you would like for us to address, put it in the comments below. I always love hearing from you. If you happen to take the test, I'll put the link below in the comments so you can also take the test. Let me know what you get. I would be interested to know what personality type you get. That would be very cool. Thank you for coming tonight. And as always, remember, your vibe attracts your tribe. If you would like to buy me a coffee, you don't have to, but you can. You could go to Miracles3 at PayPal. No, Dana. It's Miracles3 at Charter.com at PayPal, or it's the $ Dear Dana 1111 at Cash App. Anyway, you don't have to, but you can. I love you all so, so much. Again, if you want to hear a particular topic, if you want us to deep dive into something psychological, spiritual, social commentary, or if you'd like for me to break down someone famous psychologically, let me know in the comments below. Let me know. I love to hear from you, and I will always respond. I will see everybody on Saturday night. Mwah. I will talk to you later. Thanks for tolerating me tonight. Bye, everybody, and take it easy. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go.